in CSG, we think that IoT is definitely the way forward for the roaming business to grow. What is needed, though, is a more flexible way of handling everything from onboarding of IoT partners, the whole commercial value, having a more flexible agreement model, as well as using a more effective settlement process on the back end. So all of that will allow for the new service to be delivered and developed out there for the automotive business, for example, logistics, etc. So we need to get those services out there in a more effective manner than today. Today it's too manual, too slow.
The IoT opportunity is one of the most exciting opportunities in the roaming business in the coming years. So in the short term, for sure, we'll see this business growing. It's the biggest growth that we expect in the industry. And in order to capitalize this, of course, we need to deploy the infrastructure. But I think one key element is enabling the commercial models in order to support this service. So we are seeing that it's a service that has completely different needs to the traditional roaming business. So we need to adapt ourselves to it. We need to be aware of this transformation happening, and of course the commercial models need to be the right ones in order to capitalize this growth.
First of all, I would say that they need to look at monetizing the signaling services. Right now, mobile operators, they try to monetize only either megabytes, SMS or voice calls. But now there are a lot of devices that consume signaling, but they produce any income on the traditional type of services. So one idea will be to start to monetize the signaling traffic, either being SS7 traffic, diameter, or future HTTP2, and move away from only traditional monetization of services.
It is very exciting. So if we look, for instance, at some customers of ours, we have noticed that 40% more or less of the inbound subscribers, inbound roamers, those are devices. And if we look to that portion, 70% of them consumes or generate less than 1 cent of a dollar, which means that the opportunity is immense. And if you think that the wholesale charges are dropping like 20% every year, so it's even bigger. So the operators, they are looking to the roaming, IoT roaming opportunity to capitalize. And it has to do with the full life cycle, from the detection of the segmentation of all those agreements till the billing and the charging. And the BC, for instance, is one of the tools that will help to streamline this full process, because it decreases the overheads of the costs to settlement the transactions. And that is one of the opportunities that operators will have. They will have to manage from like 400 to 600 of agreements. They will start to manage thousands of agreements, several customer segments, many charging options. And that is one of the things that the mobile operators are looking right now, is how to streamline the full process.